Hey guys, it's Red here, and today I'm going to be reading some r/entitled parents. Okay, let's get on with the story. Snowmobile Karen regrets involving the owner. So this happened about a week ago when I was asked to fill in for a friend at a ski centre. Yes, ski centres are allowed to be open in my country due to it being outside. The layout of the area is somewhat important to the story, so allow me to give you a short tour. There are 5 ski lifts, from left to right. Family lift, kiddie lift, which is just a rope that the kids hold on to and it takes them about 10 metres up. 2 anchor lifts beside each other, and the last one leads to the street, which is for rails and jumps. None of them are gondola lifts, as the centre only requires anchor lift. I was working at the so-called family lift, which is meant for families with little kids. This means that the slope is small compared to the rest, so everyone in the family can ride together. Next to the lift I was working at is a sledding slope, which is for people who just want to come sledding, and this is free, meaning you don't need a ski pass to enter. Also, every lift has a snowmobile, and I had mine parked next to the lift, so I could have somewhere to sit if I wanted to, and due to the cold, the suspension was somewhat frozen, which meant that when someone took a seat on the snowmobile, it made a sound. I was helping a young girl onto the lift as she was having problems. That was one of my tasks at work. And when I had my back turned while helping the girl, I heard the suspension creak, and my first thought was, oh, my turn to go get lunch, as I thought it was my co-worker. But nope. I turn around and see 2 of Karen's children trying to start the snowmobile. Hey, what on earth do you think you're doing? We want to drive the snowmobile. Yeah, we're going to drive it up the slope. No, you can't do that. You're not old enough. You have to be at least 16 to drive one. They're about 5-6 years old. And you can't drive this unless you work here. But Mum said we could. I don't care what your mum says. You're not allowed to. I need you to leave. Why are you talking to my babies? Ma'am, are these your children? Yes! Now tell me why you are talking to them. They were on the snowmobile and trying to start it to take a joyride. So, I told them they could. Ma'am, they can't do that. They're not old enough. They don't work here and they haven't been trained on how to operate it. Oh, stop being so rude. Just teach them how to operate it now. I can't. They're not old enough, and unless you work here, you're not allowed to drive it in the area. Mom, I want to drive. Tell him to start it. No, look at what you've done. You've made them sad. I demand you start the snowmobile and let them ride. At this point, one of our regulars and former co-worker comes to the lift and gives me a look. You need help, son? I told him, oh, hi, Mike. Tell the boss I said hello. I know, it sounds cheesy to say we used a code, but we've all been told that if we're in a situation where we need the owner and we don't want to say it out loud for one reason or another, to, if possible, tell someone who works or has worked there to tell the owner I said hello, and the boss would come down if possible. Anyway, he understood and he went up with the lift and down the slope towards the office. Now, during that 10-second window, entitled Snow Karen has climbed the fence and joined her kids at the snowmobile to get it started. Then something struck me, and I don't know why I didn't notice it before. But not one of them was in ski gear. No helmets, ski boots, skis, or anything, and the entitled Snow Karen had left 2 sleds behind the fence. I'm still somehow polite. Ma'am, why aren't any of you in ski gear? Because we decided to just go sledding. You can't be on this side of the gate if you aren't planning to ski. Yes, we can. We are paying customers. We ate inside the restaurant. Doesn't matter. You can't be here unless you're going to ski. Now, shut your little idiot mouth. We are paying customers, and that means we have the right to be here and the right to ride the snowmobile. At this point, I lost it, and I decided to use my army voice. We have compulsory military service in my country. Okay, that's it. Get off the snowmobile now. I commanded them, and they all looked shocked. I guess they never expected a reaction like that from me. Entitled Snow Karen, still shocked. Oh, how dare you talk to me like that? You need to show your elders some mercy. I have tried to be polite and tell you kindly to leave the snowmobile, and yet you have refused. Do you realize your kids could die or get injured, or even worse, kill or injure someone else if they drive this thing? You and your kids need to leave, as you clearly have no right nor deserve the right to be here. At this point, she tried to play the victim card when a family of 6 came to the lift. Help! Help! This boy is harassing me and my babies! Lucky for me, the family didn't believe her when I explained the situation, and I assured them that I didn't need help. Now, entitled Snow Karen decided she would play the infamous I know the owner card. Entitled Snow Karen, with a smug look on her face, said, You know I know the owner, so unless you want to lose your job, I suggest you start this snowmobile. I don't know why she didn't care about my warning about her kids killing or injuring themselves or others. Oh, you know the owner? Yes! At this point, I saw the owner walking towards us as the regular had sent him. Well, here's your chance to explain to him why I should get fired, I said as I waved him over. I could see entitled Snow Karen worry a little, but she quickly shook it off. So, what's the problem here then? Your employee has been so rude towards me and my kids and refused to let my babies ride the snowmobile, even though I know we're allowed to do so as paying customers. No, you're not allowed to because it's dangerous and wasteful. Also, I can see that none of you are dressed to be on this side of the fence, and thus I can assume you have not paid to be here. Well, what about him? He's not dressed for skiing either. She pointed at me. Well, that's because he works here and he should not be dressed for skiing. Entitled Snow Karen, slowly realizing she's fighting a losing battle, decides to go for the harassment claim. Well, he is harassing me and my babies. I demand he is fired for his behavior. Now, the owner is a chill guy and has a great sense of humor and does not take BS from anyone, and he saw he had an amazing chance to strike down this Karen. Well then, should we see what audio the cameras have recorded? No, that's not necessary. But I demand he be fired for his behavior. And I guess I should also tell my daughter that her boyfriend is a horrible person for harassing a mother and her children, right? How devastated she will be, he said sarcastically. You see, what the entitled Snow Karen didn't know is that I've been dating the owner's daughter for 2 years, and when I have the time, I spend the weekends at her family's house. Now the entitled Snow Karen realized her battle was lost, and on cue started shrieking about how she will leave a horrible Facebook review and how the police will hear about this. How she will never come back because we are so horrible to customers, yada yada yada. You know the drill. I don't like it. I deserve so much more. I am so special. After she left, me and the owner started laughing and said he will save the security footage because he wanted to keep this as a Karen takedown trophy. Not long after, I got my lunch break and I called my girlfriend to tell her about the encounter, and she started laughing as well. I do hope I get to see her again, so I can ask her if she would like to see the owner again. I hope you guys enjoyed those r/entitled parents. Read by me. Read. If you did, please give the video a like, and also click the subscribe button and the bell notification icon button thingy, and I'll talk to you again. Alright, have a good day. Bye!